gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. Up situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this on the touchdown, but also an interception as a quarterback. A little bit.
For the best ones, any blemishes on their record. Tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down anyway.
Yeah, I can say he's looked pretty good. Throw again. Stanley. And complete right side to Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Stanley. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Whitaker. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Whitaker. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Whitaker. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks. And time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona. Rooms for halftime. Corey Davis, a touchdown catch in that first half. From there, we fly east to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. Chase Edmonds, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Russell Gage, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. run for Nick Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now it's Herbert. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's taken in by Duvernay. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. It's caught at the 1, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Stanley, he finds his man, complete. It's Nichols. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On first down, Stanley. That's Gallup on the slant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They go play action with Stanley. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to throw. Stanley. He finds his man, complete. That's Nichols. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. From the 25 on 2nd down, Herbert. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Stanley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Adafe Owe there on the tackle. To throw on second down. Stanley. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 42.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender. And that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. On 3rd down, Stanley. And this is going to be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. He finds his man, complete. It's Nichols. The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Stanley. And this is going to be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Let's get it poppin'. Let's get it poppin'.
In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He'll try. He finds his man, complete. That's Nichols. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing on 1st down. Stanley. He finds his man, complete. It's Nichols. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here we go, 3rd and 1. cut check time on both sides. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 42. Quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now it's Herbert. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Nick Chubb stops short. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place,
in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Nichols. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's back to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Nichols. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Well, Charles, they were close in the end. That last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely have.
So for Baltimore, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another road date next week, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.